Alright, you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are not new, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Leia, and this is my cash stuffing channel where we do all things cash stuff, book stuff, talking about movies, whatever, whatever it is. But today we will be doing my budget for tomorrow. I get paid on the 21st through, I don't know, I think the 4th or something of next month. So let's just go ahead and get right into this video. Let's go. All right, so let me say I do appreciate everyone who likes, comments, and watches these videos. I didn't say that, so know that you are appreciated, and know that I do also watch you guys on my other channel. Sometimes I watch on this channel when I'm uploading videos because for some reason it makes my videos upload faster. But most of the time I'm on my other channel and I try and binge watch your guys' videos as well. So I appreciate you guys. Yeah, so all right, let's go ahead and get into this. Like I just said, I just came from the gym. As you can see, I put my earbuds in here because I was like, let's get right into this. So today is Wednesday. Wednesday is the day that I can officially see my check, and then tomorrow is when I actually get paid. And usually I add my cash rewards from my credit card onto this budget, onto this check, but I won't be able to see what that is until tomorrow. So I'm not gonna add it to this budget. I think hopefully it's like $30 to $40, and I'm gonna buy a vacuum with that money, so it doesn't matter anyway because I'm gonna spend it on a vacuum because we need one. So that's probably what I'm gonna do with that. So yeah, today is the 20th. We've marked that off, and we marked it in green because I have done no online shopping. Anything that's red these 2 days, I did some online shopping, but it was nothing. It was less than $1. So, but still, it counts. So anyway, let's move on. So for today, we will be budgeting $1,228. And yeah, I was kind of scared for this paycheck because, as you guys know, I switched from night shift to morning shift. So that extra dollar that I was getting from working night shift, I no longer get. So I was just afraid that this check was going to be very, very low, but it wasn't. It's kind of about the same. I did the math on my own. It's about $50 less every check, and it's about $100 less for the whole month. So I'm like, that's not that bad. The longer I do my budget, I'm probably not even gonna notice that I'm missing those $50 anyway. So I'm like, it's all right. And then while I was at work, this was like weeks ago, before my shift even changed. And so I did an estimate of what my check would be. I'm really good with numbers, obviously. I feel like anybody that does budgeting and cash stuffing were people who are good with numbers. But I estimated what my check would be, and you guys, I was only off by $8. That's crazy, right? So I did this weeks ago, and this is like a mock-up of what I wanted my budget to look like. And so today, this is going to be about identical. So let's just go ahead and get into this. We're going to start with our bills, our fixed bills, and rent is going to be $260. That's the other half. We have half already stuffed. This is the other half. Okay. So then plus 50 for my electric bill, and then plus 61 for my car insurance, and plus 20 for my phone bill that's due in July. And that is going to be $391 for my fixed bills. And then we're going to go ahead and do my brother's allowance. I actually gave him that yesterday, so this money is just going to stay in my bank account, which it does anyway, but I'm just explaining that to y'all. I already gave that to him. And then plus 3 for my back market. I didn't know I was still paying for that, but I always leave a buffer in my bank account. So luckily it's just been coming out, but I need to actually budget for it. So plus 3 for my back market insurance. I bought my brother a phone a while ago, like a year or so ago, and I've been paying that insurance on it because my siblings seem to always break or mishandle the electronics I buy them. Y'all, the one time I buy phone insurance, he hasn't broken his phone. like every single year that I buy a phone, something happens to it. The one time I'm paying for insurance. You see how life works? You see how that happens? Like, that's crazy. Anyway, so that's going to be $35 for like subscriptions, basically. The $12 for Hulu, I didn't say that. $12 for Hulu, back market $3, and my brother's allowance $20. That's $35. So we'll do $391 plus $35. That's going to be $426 total. We're gonna do pink for like the total, I guess. So the total is going to be $426. And so now we can do 1,228 minus 426. That's going to leave me with $802. And I'm actually going to go up here to groceries next. I mean, not groceries, but my wallet, because I've been doing a lot more spending lately, and I don't mind it. Like, I work hard, you guys, whether, I don't care if it's night shift, morning shift, because people always like to make it like, oh, first of all, morning shift is a lot harder than night shift. But we're not going to have that discussion when it comes to healthcare. Like, we all should be getting paid the same amount or more, because you shouldn't be getting paid more just because you're up at night. We all should be getting paid the same amount because we're all working hard regardless of what time of day it is. But anyway, what is this? But anyway, yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that. I lost my train of thought. But what I was saying is, you know, I'm not mad that I'm doing a little bit extra spending. I'm still being responsible. I'm not just buying everything that I want or nothing crazy like that. But, you know, I'm trying not to make myself feel bad when I spend, you know, $10 here or $6 here for coffee, or I spend money to go to yoga or Pilates. Like, these are things that I enjoy. These are hobbies that I enjoy. Why am I making myself feel bad for spending that little extra money when I know I can budget for it and I can cover it? Like, we're not going to do that. We work hard for our money. Enjoy it. Stop feeling bad. Like, we only get this one life. Enjoy your coffee. Enjoy your Pilates class. Enjoy your gym membership. Enjoy your, I don't know, Spotify membership, whatever it is. Enjoy it. Like, we got to stop feeling bad for stuff like that. So groceries is $200 per usual. I've actually spent a little more than that, but my goal is to stay within $400 of groceries within a month. We're going to do $70 for gas. So we're going to do minus 270. We have 532 left because gas is high. And instead of putting the usual 30, actually, guys, it wasn't 30, it was 20. And then it went from 20 to 30. Now I'm spending $40 to get a full tank. And to some people, that's a blessing, because I've seen some people spending like $80 to get a full tank. So $40 is not that bad. But yeah, so we're going to add that extra 10, which is going to be $70 for gas. And then shopping, we are going to do, we're going to do 50 for shopping. So minus 50. And then household is going to be 25. And I hope that's enough. I just felt like 25 wasn't too low, but it wasn't too high. Like, when it comes, I mean, not shopping, I mean household. Household, I try to go to like the dollar store, or I try to go to Walmart, and I get like I get non-name brand stuff. And I don't always get cheap stuff, it depends, but I try not to get the most expensive thing. Yeah, so when it comes to household stuff, most of the time, it's like skincare if it's very expensive. Like, that's, yeah. Eating out is going to be getting, because I've been eating out more, and I don't feel bad about it. So we're going to do 32, and then giving, it always gets 5. So I was counting down, but I lost track. So let's just go ahead and go through this and see what we have. Let's see. And we're just gonna, yep, just like that. So we have 200 for groceries, plus 70 for gas, plus 50 for shopping, plus 25 for household, plus 32 for eat out, and then 5 is going to be for giving. That's 382. Let me make sure that's right. Yeah, 382. That's less than what I thought. 382. Usually I've been doing 400, so we're $20 under 400. I'm surprised. Okay, so now we would do 802 minus 382, and that leaves me with $420. We are going to go to my debt. We're just going to go down here to debt, and we're going to put 420. So well, we know for car loan we're going to do 120. I'm trying to make sure, I'm trying to pay off more, like even if it's a little bit, but because a long time ago someone commented under my video and they were like, you should pay your car notes every 2 weeks instead of once a month because it will lessen. Well, they didn't say that. I did the research to see why they said that, and Google said because it lessens your interest over time, because they charge interest every single day. So if you pay every 2 weeks, then that lessens the interest, and it saves you about $300 a year. But the people that I do my loan with, my car loan with, if I do that, they will not apply that payment until the due date. So even if I paid it early, it wouldn't make a difference. They're not going to apply that money to my account until the day that is due, if that makes sense. And so it's not worth it to pay every 2 weeks. I mean, they can, but you have to call them every single time and tell them to put it on your principal. I'm not calling them twice a month to tell them to do that. It's not worth it. So I've been trying to pay a little bit more than what my you know, principal amount is every month, but they've been holding that money, I've noticed. So I don't know what to do. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I've noticed that. Student loans is going to be getting $20, and then usually I do 10, but I really want to make sure that this is more than 100 before July. And then Discover, we're going to do 80. I'm so happy to be putting that much towards Discover. Like, I really want to make sure I crack down on that debt as well. Like, I'm trying to just, I want debt gone. I want debt gone. Like, for real. So we have 80 for Discover plus 120 for my car loan. And then we have 20 for student loan. So that's going to be 220. 220. So that means we'll do 420 minus 220. So that's 200. I'm going to go ahead and just do my saving challenges because I know what this is. This is going to be $80. I'm so happy it's more than 50. My goal is always to have more than $50 in there. So I'm so happy to have 80. Okay, and then last but not least, we're going to put this last $120 into my what is this? We're going to put this last $120 into my variable expenses. So hair is going to get 30 actually, because I told you guys that I was going to go to the hair school. But I really want a professional to do my hair because I also need it styled. I hate with the passion my hair being in my face, and my locks are getting longer. So I need someone to do a style that takes my hair out of my face. But I need it to be professionally done. I need it to be done correctly, because whenever you braid locks, sometimes they do lock together and 2 locks can become 1. I don't like that. That happened to one of my locks, and now it's one big lock, and I don't want that. So I want a professional to do, know what they're doing. So I'm going to try and get that up to $110 because that's what I need. Medical will be getting 50. And then car maintenance will be getting 40. So let's do minus 50 and then minus 40, and that's 0. So yeah, that's 120. Y'all, I need my car washed so bad. Like, a bird pooped on my car recently. It looks so gross. I need to clean out the trunk. The trunk, ever since I moved here, I haven't cleaned out the trunk. So it's just miscellaneous stuff all in the back of my car. Like, I'm tired of looking at it. So I'm trying to bulk up car maintenance so that I can have my car washed and detailed. So we're trying to do that too. And I don't mean like, I do want someone to vacuum my seats, like wash, you know, like with the Bissell thing. I want someone to do that. I've done it because I have the pet Bissell, but the pet Bissell doesn't get deep into the seats like I wanted to. So anyway, let's just go over this one more time down here so that I know that I did everything correctly. So we have 1,228. My expenses, like my bills, that was 426. And then my wallet was 382. Then my debt was 220. Savings, wait a minute, I did something wrong, right? I think I did something wrong because this is supposed to be, well, debt was 220. Savings is going to be 80. Oh, because this and this are the same thing. That's the problem. So I'm going to just put it down here. It doesn't matter. I'm going to just put variable. And that's going to be 120. So let me make sure that this is zeroed out. So we're going to do 1,080 minus 426 minus 382 minus 220 minus 80 minus 120. And that's 0. So we have zeroed out our budget. Okay. I came straight from the gym and I recorded this video. So I'm about to shower and eat, and then I'm gonna make sure I get my 10K steps. So you guys make sure you get your 10K steps, drink water, and have a blessed Wednesday. Hopefully I can get this up today. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.